Man today enjoys the fruits of technological advantages, even to some extent control of the elements. On the other hand, prehistoric man was pretty much at the mercy of his environment. His tools and methods were simple. In fact, thousands of years went by before he discovered the fundamental principle of the lever. Once discovered, it became the basic tool of the civilized world. In fact, Archimedes said, "Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum strong enough, and single-handed, I can move the world." In a later refinement of the lever, the American colonists in Salem showed special ingenuity. On the other hand, pioneer motorists learned that the lever could let you down, if not properly engineered. Today, the lever has changed from its more simple forms. For instance, the mechanical advantage of rotating leverage is harnessed in our most powerful tractor engine. What's rotating leverage? The engine crankshaft is an example. It uses the principle to deliver tremendous pull power to the tires. This rotating leverage is called torque. In tractor application, it's more important to consider torque than horsepower. Poor leverage is the trouble here. Sheer horsepower alone, or muscle-bound human power, can't handle a load if the torque is poor. To do this job, it takes good leverage, well-balanced power with high torque. You're interested in what this principle can mean when applied to a modern miracle of engineering. And so, with 7 plow bottoms turning a swath more than 9 feet wide, with a chisel plow taking 18 feet every pass, with a tandem disc chopping, cutting, and mixing 21 feet of soil, I've got high hopes. High hopes to beat the rain and wind and hail. But even more important, I've got high hopes to beat the calendar. I've got high hopes for big power with wide implements and fast speeds. I've got high hopes for better timing in the spring and greater yields in the fall. The J.I. Case Company of Racine, Wisconsin, a pioneer in the development and manufacturing of farm equipment, and your local Case dealer, a specialist in sales and service, can help you turn those high hopes into reality with the all-new Case Model 1030 Comfort King tractor. Beating the calendar for higher yields takes big power, not just paper horsepower. Time is your toughest opponent, and two-fisted tractor power is your strongest weapon. You want 7 plow reserve power that stays on the pull in heavy going, a tractor that lugs and lasts, high torque power with big bore, long stroke, high leverage design. The 1030 Comfort King helps you enter a new era in big power farming. There's nothing new about big power for big acreages, but there is something new about matching big power to more precise timing of tillage and seeding for greater yields at harvest time. Agronomists in Iowa report that each day's delay in corn planting after May 17th cuts yields by half a bushel per acre. In Missouri, late planting loses as much as 10 bushels per acre. Michigan State University has found that planting dates can make a difference of 10% in corn yields. And the same story is repeated across the country in all kinds of crops. Losses in wheat can be $50 to $75 per acre when the best planting date is missed. Grain sorghums lose 10 to 15% when planted late. Delays in cotton planting trim yields 5% per week. It's time to change. Time to step up to greater power to match the other advances that you've accomplished in recent years. You're using better seed and fertilizer. You're increasing your plant population. You're using herbicides and insecticides. You're leaving less and less to the whims of Mother Nature. You're exerting more and more control over an environment that once was considered to be uncontrollable. Crop yields have been stretched to reach unbelievable records, and the end is not in sight. Now, more farmers are turning to big power to help them attain even more control over Mother Nature. Big power for the farmers who know they should be plowing more fall ground, but winter snow and freezing temperatures stop them. And big power for the farmers who should be getting spring plowing done faster, but early rains interrupted them. Big power can be yours now with the new 1030 Comfort King. A choice of two basic models allows you to custom fit the 1030 to your needs. The Special model and the General Purpose model. The Case 1030 Special model offers a short wheelbase profile that has been customarily used for many years in wheatland and rice areas. The General Purpose model provides a long wheelbase tractor profile that has been traditionally used in row crop and diversified farm areas. Here you can see the General Purpose model on the left, the two Special models on the right. The Special model on the far right is equipped with rice tread tires. An outstanding feature of the 1030 General Purpose model is its extra-large, closed-in platform design, which is not found on other General Purpose type tractors. The platform is as much as 17 inches wider than other tractors, and the fenders meet the platform sides along their entire length. The Special model has wider fenders than the General Purpose model, but like the General Purpose model, the 1030 Special also provides a high-clearance adjustable tread front axle and an adjustable tread rear axle. Even the 3-point Draft-O-Matic hitch can be provided for the 1030 Special model. In recent years, there's been a fast-growing trend towards greater crop diversification in wheatland and rice areas, and a need is developed for more versatility. Versatility is the keynote in this choice of 1030 models to more closely suit your individual requirements. Versatility with the use of high-clearance, adjustable tread front axles, versatility with adjustable tread rear axles, and versatility with a choice of the Draft-O-Matic 3-point hitch. Climb aboard for a test drive. Two wide step plates on both sides of the tractor let you step up to that platform quickly. You don't have to waste time and effort walking around from one side to the other to get to work with the 1030 Comfort King. You can sink into the deep cushioned seat with its full wraparound armrest and be on your way right now. If the hired man or high school youngster used the tractor before you, it takes only seconds to readjust the seat to your own weight and leg length. Even the backrest and armrest are quickly adjustable without using any tools. And to get that full day started more smoothly, the ease of hooking up to that big plow has been given special engineering consideration. Releasing the draft arm latch permits the end of the draft arm to telescope for greater reach, at the same time that its special design also provides a wide range of wrist action up and down. In case you may have backed up somewhat off-center, you can avoid the nuisance of moving the tractor again by using these special case sway blocks. They pivot out of the way so the draft arms can be moved further sideways to hook up to the plow. This unique feature often eliminates the need for making a second pass with the tractor. Wrist action draft arms and pivoting sway blocks bring new ease for mounting big capacity draft sensitive tillage equipment. Now you can be on the way to the field quickly with a close coupled 7-bottom plow that follows like a shadow. As you pull into the field, you downshift from transport speed to a fast plowing speed, using the range shift on the instrument panel. No guesswork here, no hunting through a crazy quilt gear shift pattern. 4 speeds on the floor, and the high-low range lever on the instrument panel provides 8 effective speeds. Try it yourself, and you'll enjoy discovering the easy operation of this new transmission. Now, once you're working in the field, that big 451 cubic inch case engine gives you the kind of power you've been asking for. Power that hangs on and delivers when the going gets tough. Heavy-duty lugging ability that prevents unnecessary downshifting. Brute power with big bore, long stroke, high torque performance. This Case 451 cubic inch engine is a naturally aspirated engine that has been field proven for 7 years in the Case Construction Equipment tractor line. Its big brother, the Case turbocharged 451 engine, powers the huge Case 1200 Traction King, a four-wheel drive, four-wheel steer tractor. With this Case-built, Case-designed engine, the new 1030 Comfort King enters the 100 horsepower class, capable of working with 7 plow bottoms and equivalent machinery. Here is 7 plow power for the 6 plow farmer who wants to get bigger. The 1030 offers substantially larger engine displacement than these smaller 6 plow tractors, as much as 150 cubic inches more than one model shown here. Compared to other 7 plow tractors, the 1030's engine displacement is again impressive. But let's not stop here. Let's go on to look at engine torque. The 1030 offers greater torque by far than these smaller 6 plow tractors, almost 100 foot-pounds more than one of these models. And this comparison to these 7 plow tractors shows the 1030 with greater torque than its competitors, actually 27% more torque than one model shown here. Big power? Yes, but no sacrifice of engine life and fuel economy. This 451 engine is rated at a moderate engine speed of 2,000 RPMs. Other tractors run as much as 20% faster than the Case 1030. In addition, the Case 451 diesel produces its heavy lugging pull power without a blower or turbocharger. These field-proven design advantages are yours with the new 1030 Comfort King. Power cell controlled combustion, 3 fuel filters, fuel filter warning signal, separate water trap, multiple heads, water manifold ported to each cylinder water jacket, wet sleeves, moderate engine speed, 7 main bearings, multiple plunger diesel pump, manifold preheater, 451 cubic inch displacement, 340 foot-pounds of torque. The Model 1030 also features a dry-type air cleaner for greater convenience in servicing. The front grille screen swings open for easy access, and a red warning signal is provided as standard equipment. The signal gauge is mounted on the side of the engine block. The green bar changes to red to warn the operator when the air cleaner needs attention. Also provided as standard equipment is the high-stack pre-cleaner located up and out of the dust zone for cleaner air. To control and deliver its 7 plow power, the 1030 provides an effective 15-inch clutch. With greater clutch capacity to handle its extra torque, it is larger than these 6 plow tractors. And it is larger than these 7 plow tractors too. And talk about capacity. The 1030 Comfort King gives you non-stop performance. With its big 48-gallon fuel tank, it keeps you going all day without interruptions for refueling. It provides greater fuel tank capacity than these 6 plow tractors, and it exceeds the capacity of these 7 plow tractors, actually 16½ gallons more than one of these models. And to make the most effective use of every hour spent in the field, it also takes adequate weight and traction. The 1030 Comfort King, without added ballast, puts anywhere from 4 3/4 tons to over 5 tons of working weight into the field. The actual weight will depend on tire size and a choice of other optional equipment. Here you can see the extra weight of the 1030 Comfort King compared to the smaller 6 plow models. And if you're using draft-sensitive 3-point hitch equipment, you will gain extra traction automatically with Draft-O-Matic control. When you hit a tough spot, weight transfers instantly from the plow to the rear wheels, giving you added traction to pull through non-stop. This means you save in time and money. You plow faster, you avoid overworking the engine, you minimize wheel slippage, and you extend tire life. The Draft-O-Matic control lever is shown here. The other two levers control separate remote hydraulic cylinders completely independent of the three-point hitch. The one Draft-O-Matic lever controls raising and lowering, load depth setting, position control, and full float. Use of a simple lockout permits position control of the implement with the same control lever used for load depth control. Floating action, also controlled with the same Draft-O-Matic lever, is obtained by moving the lever to the bottom of the quadrant. The key to Draft-O-Matic's success is its tremendous responsiveness without excessive sensitivity. Its ability to react instantly, yet avoid undesirable variations in depth, so-called implement bobbing. Draft-O-Matic action begins when an increase in load develops. This causes the draft arms to move rearward. In turn, the hydraulic system is activated to raise the draft arms. Now, three important actions occur almost simultaneously. First, the weight of the soil tends to hold the plow in the ground despite the force of the draft arms tending to raise it. This means that soil weight on the plow bottoms is transferred to the rear wheels, giving added traction. It's like a person standing on a scale, trying to lift a 200-pound weight from the floor. The lifting effort increases the weight shown on the scale. Another effect which takes place is a transfer of weight from the front of the tractor to the rear wheels, giving still more traction. At the same time, if there is any tendency for the plow to rise, a signal is sent to the hydraulic system to stop lifting immediately. This prevents excessive variations in implement depth. Draft-O-Matic actually has the capability of sensing load changes and reacting at the rate of 600 cycles per minute. The actions we've just described separately really occur almost simultaneously. The result is a smooth interplay of reactions, with plow and tractor working together to meet changing soil conditions with amazing efficiency and responsiveness. With pull-type equipment or three-point hitch equipment, the 1030 Comfort King has what it takes to get a big job done in a hurry. As you're covering those acres at a new pace, you can relax more, stand up and stretch. There's plenty of room on that big platform. You don't have to worry about dropping your foot off the edge. That platform is extra wide, more than 3 feet across. It's extra long, too. And these big fenders meet the platform sides along their entire length from front to rear. Besides giving you more room to move your legs around, that platform is safer. And it's cleaner, too. No humps on the floor to interfere with standing. It's flat from one side to the other. And there is no seat pedestal to straddle or bang your heels against. As you sit down again, you can stretch your legs forward to the inclined portion of the deck area for a change. When you come up to the headland, you'll find those powerful triple disc brakes are really handy for short turns. And there's no lack of hydraulic power for raising that plow at the same time you're turning. The pump for the power steering is completely independent of the hydraulic system for implement control. Simplicity itself. The 1030's hydraulic system consists of 4 short hoses and quick couplers for the use of 2 remote rams, and 3 short lengths of tubing for the three-point hitch. By contrast, some tractors use as much as 82 feet of hydraulic tubing and hoses with 52 individual connections. On the Comfort King, there's convenience in the location of hydraulic controls, too. You can steer effectively with one hand while operating the controls with the other. You can easily glance over your right shoulder to watch the plow at the same time. And there's no stretching or fumbling with the controls. Yes, extra engineering considerations for your comfort and convenience. And they don't end here. There are many more, like the foot throttle, the convenient access to batteries, and the easy-to-read speedometer. Now, let's not forget maneuverability either. Both the general-purpose model and the special model are extremely short-turning for such big tractors. The Case Special model has a turning radius that is as much as 5 feet shorter than another 7-plow tractor. And in addition to the Comfort King's short turning radius, there are 2 extra features for better maneuverability. First, with the Draft-O-Matic hitch, the J-Series plow turns shorter than ever before due to the design of its tail wheel steering linkage. And second, without Draft-O-Matic on the special models, an extra wide 43-inch lateral swing drawbar is provided as standard equipment. It exceeds the swing range of its competitors to give you shorter turning with large pull-type equipment. Easy to drive and control, the new 1030 Comfort King brings you a new standard of performance. 7-plow power with reserve torque capacity and a 12-month warranty with no hour limit. Details are outlined in this convenient billfold card. Yes, beat the weather and the calendar too for higher yields and bigger profits. What's more, with your work done faster, you can gain the extra margin of time you need to make more profitable management decisions. You know how many areas of potential profit deserve your attention, but somehow you just can't seem to find the time. Join the big producers. Fire up a new 1030 Comfort King. Gain the time you need for earlier seeding and better management. Step up to bigger profits with a Case 1030 Comfort King.